elegant, refined French vintage style. Welcome to our creative photography workshop. Let's now appreciate a set of French vintage portraits. A black velvet gown and a single strand of pearls combined to create a French vintage creative portrait. Today we will use just one cinema light to capture a French vintage portrait series. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our shooting location. Our theme today is a retro French vintage portrait. When photographing such a French vintage subject, what details should we pay attention to? First, in the model's wardrobe, we need to consider choosing darker garments for coordination. We pair these with a candlestick and a mirror, a slightly vintage mirror, and our pearl necklace. These are the elements we will use, from wardrobe to props. During this shoot, we also need to consider the light source. On set, our main light is a cinema light. It's a slightly warm cinema light, around 3000 to 100K. We will use it as our single primary source. Notice the light placement. We position it as a side backlight to sculpt the subject's silhouette. Do you see the two white foam boards in front of the subject? They are reflectors adding fill light. We also added a slightly stronger reflective surface, a more mirror-like bounce to brighten facial planes. It gives the light a gentle transition, a bit more definition. Otherwise the light would be too soft, just a touch more contrast. This is our basic lighting setup. Regarding the candlestick, notice the slight distance between candlestick and subject. There's a small gap. We use this foreground blur to create depth. The candlestick becomes a soft foreground layer that enriches the frame. This adds spatial depth and dimension. It's very effective. These are details to keep in mind. And of course the mirror. Besides capturing reflections, we can also use its reflective surface to bounce extra light onto the face, creating very localized lighting effects. So these are the nuances we need to watch for. Next, let's invite our photographer to reveal a secret tool. This is what we will use today. Look in front of the lens, can you see what's added? Let's have our photographer explain.
Hello, I'm Xie. For today's French theme, we want a dreamy, hazy effect to give pearls, candlelight, and highlights a star-like glow. We'll use this tool. We'll add a thin membrane, a clear plastic sheet, placed in front of the lens. It's very effective. It subtly diffuses the light, making it softer, and produces a starburst effect. It's easy to use, give it a try.
Alright, let's shoot. Let's anticipate the results.
你要背靠这个桌子或者背靠的这个地方，就是哎，对对对，这个感觉啊。
你现在怎么看用哪个？
高点，高点，对对对对对，赫本点，赫本点，对。 镜子可以贴点，这个头倒上去，头放上去，对。
Through hands-on practice, today's creative techniques are summarized below. First, combine candlestick, mirror, and pearl necklace as key props. Second, cinema light as key, reflector white foam board for fill. Third, mirror reflections double as creative light accents. Fourth, candlestick in foreground adds spatial depth. Fifth, soft focus membrane on lens creates atmospheric glow. May you master key light shaping with the cinema light and refine full light skills using reflective bonds, so you can better understand and control light in future shoots.